This little tripod ain't working very well right now. There we go. Alright. Well, I got back probably about an hour and a half ago, something like that. Spent 4 days in the Oconee National Forest, north of Edenton and Milledgeville. I didn't get to do the surprise. I didn't get a response back from the guys at Battlbox. It would have been pretty cool. I would have. Well, I thought it'd be pretty cool to like show up and meet maybe Brandon Curran or Daniel and see some of them guys and be like, "Hey man, check out this." You know, give them some ideas of what I thought about the gear that came in the boxes, but they didn't respond in time. So today is my 30th birthday, and every year for the past 10, 11 years. Hey, we got a watcher. Alright, well, every year for the past 10 or 11 years, I've always had a cigar on my birthday. Who's that? Oh, that's Zero. Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you. Appreciate the birthday wishes. But yeah, like I said, every year, but for 10 or 11 years, I've always had a cigar for my birthday, and I've been saving this one, specifically this one. This is the one that came in the Battlbox last year for the U.S. made box, the one on for the 4th of July, the July box. I don't remember which one that was. Oh, but I've been waiting for this. Oh, it's a little dry. I don't really smoke very many cigars. I don't have the whole humidor or nothing. So yeah, this has just been kind of sitting around. Made it all the way from Korea. I'm surprised it's not broke, especially sitting in my backpack for the whole trip. I was gonna smoke it out in the woods, but also brought this little bit of whiskey. I doubt any of the guys will watch, but Daniel, if you do watch this, I was gonna have a nightcap with you the other day when you went live. I was just nice and cozy in that tent. I didn't feel like getting out to grab my flask. A little bit of Jack D. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Anyways, I just got back from a 4-day camping trip. I had a good time. I was in the Oconee National Forest, just north of Edenton and Milledgeville, and I took out. I'm not gonna say all the stuff that I took out was Battlbox gear, because I did have my truck out there, and I had my 50-50 bottle and my Yeti cup, and 98% of the stuff I took out was Battlbox gear. But the tent, I'm gonna go ahead and do a review on the tent. The tent is a great tent, and I tried to do a video. I tried to explain some of this stuff last night, but when I rewatched the video was just choppy and it sucked and it was horrible, and screw that. But so the tent, I'm 6'4". At night when I really have nothing to do and I'm waiting for the nicotine, because I always have a dip in before I go to bed, waiting for the nicotine to kick in and knock me out. I like to sit up and do something, read a book, read a magazine, play on my phone, I don't know, something. I can't sit up in that tent. It's great for like one-night hiking trips, like I did when I was over in Korea. The tent worked great, the sleeping bag worked great, but for 4 days it was absolutely horrible. My lower back is killing me, my shoulders are killing me. Thank God I had BC powder in my truck, because I was down in that stuff left and right, and I probably had 3 packs a day of that stuff. Probably not good for you either. Oh well. the Battlbox sleeping bag, it's a 30-degree sleeping bag. It got down to the 40s while I was out there. It worked okay-ish, and I want to say okay-ish. There were times at night when I'd gotten too hot. And when you get too hot, you sweat, and if it's cool outside, then guess what? You freeze. So I'd wake up in the middle of the night just freezing. As soon as I'd open that up, I could just feel it like get worse because of that cold air would hit the sweat on my legs and my feet. And I learned way back when I was in Boy Scouts, take care of your feet. Change your socks. Don't wear the same socks to bed that you wore while you were walking around doing all your stuff all day. Because your feet sweat. When your feet sweat and then it gets cold and you go to sleep, the sweat freezes, your feet get cold, and your feet control your body temperature. And it's true. I can't tell you, but back when I was in Germany, I'd carry around 2 pairs of socks. And I changed them things out probably every 4 hours. About halfway through shift, I'd change socks because, it got cold there. We're talking about like 2 degrees, like single digits. Other than that, the Battlbox sleeping bag worked great. The SOF blanket worked great. Towards the end of the evenings, right before I'd lay down and go to bed, it'd probably drop down to about 55, 50 degrees. It's light enough to where those temperatures don't bother you. Some of the gear that I took out, the Clax axe. Oh my god, that Clax axe was awesome. Love the Clax axe. Sharp. The axe blade of it was sharp enough to shave the hair off my arms. I keep my SOG on me. My SOG's on me at all times. Whether I'm at work, when hunting, fishing, camping, whatever. My SOG's always with me. Some of the fire stuff that I used, the mini infernos. If y'all saw the videos, I've been using the Exotac Poly Striker with the mini infernos for quite a while. The little mini inferno discs ain't no joke. And for those of y'all that have used them and have run out, I hope y'all kept the tins. I'm gonna give y'all a little tip. So you can go out and you can buy them little makeup pads that women use on their face, to put makeup on or take makeup off and all those. And let those soak in kerosene for about 30 minutes. Just get them nice and wet and soak up kerosene. And let them sit out and let that kerosene just kind of go off, and I'll sit them on top of a dry one, and the excess kerosene drip down into that one for all I care. But when that kerosene gets done, the excess gets done dripping out, dip that thing in some wax, and now you've got your own, and you can fill the tins back up. That's what I do. I still had the mini infernos. It's what I was using out there, but I've got another tin back at home in southern Georgia that I use all the time. I make my own. And I say southern. I'm not at home. I'm at my girlfriend's house here in Columbia, South Carolina. About 2 hours away from where I was camping. I had to come pick up my dog. I'm waiting for her to get off work. I hope she doesn't see this video. If she found out I was smoking in her garage, she'd flip. Yeah, this thing is dry. Oh, but Jack Daniels is so good. The tarp. Jeez, that tarp was massive. I had enough room underneath that tarp to hide my 4-wheeler. And still have room to walk around and do stuff and cook and enjoy some activities. The hammock was absolutely amazing. I took a nap in the hammock every day except for yesterday. Actually, Six, you still there? I saw your comment on the forum. I didn't see it till later. What is it, 6 or 0 or yeah? Hey, yeah, he's still here. All right, so I saw your comment on the Battlbox forum. about hoping that there was going to be a whole bunch of trees and stuff to use the hammock. That hammock is amazing. I used it and string up the net with some paracord. I've only been subscribing to Battlbox for we're looking at about 2 years, a little over 2 years now. I haven't gotten all the missions. I just saw the leak for 39 maybe 10 minutes ago that Brandon Curran put out about the cordage. That's pretty cool. But in one of these, ooh, sorry, I actually got some food. Luckily I have two. I put one in my GHB and another one for camping. 2 hammocks? You have 2 hammocks? Oh man, I'm kind of jealous. Now, I've got 2 hammocks. I've got the Battlbox one that I took out on the Campout. Hey, look, we got another subscriber. Who's that? I took the Battlbox one out to on the Campout, and oh, you do. And I have an Eno at home that I use in my front yard primarily, just lounging around, and I've got the Atlas straps. The Atlas straps are great. It's kind of what the ones in the Battlbox hammock are based off of. Some of the other gear that I took out, I tried the hand line. I didn't get very good. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm still tired. I didn't have very good luck with the hand line. I tried it every day. I did. I couldn't get a bite out of it. Yesterday I tried it with a little worm bait and couldn't get nothing out of that. I tried putting probably about a 2-foot leader on there with one of them little worm swim baits. Oh, we're about to die here. One of them little soft bait worms. I didn't get nothing to hit on that either. But I caught a few stripers. I still have to go under and top quilts. All I have right now, sleeping bag and inflatable. Oh, come back. How do I make the comments come back? Oh. Well, Zero, looks like you're the only one that's watching my video right now. Probably everybody else still at work. I guess they'll catch on to it later. I did have somebody else watching for like 10 seconds. Inflatable sleeping bags. Oh, the sleeping pad. I didn't even bother. I'm 6'4". I kind of wish I would have brought it now to keep me off the ground. The ground did get a little bit cold. But I pulled it out when I got it at first, and I looked at it, and I kind of looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, okay, this isn't going to fit. So, honestly, I didn't even bother. But I did take the Climate. I think it's Climate. The pillow. The pillow was awesome. Inflate it, use it at night as a pillow. During the day, deflate a little bit, and I can use it on some of the logs and stumps and stuff I had out there. I don't know if y'all saw it in any of the uploads that I did, as a seat pad, which is really nice. Really, really nice, because let's see, I started leave, I believe, on the 21st. So I've driven from Valdosta, Georgia to Columbia here in South Carolina. Stayed here for 2 days. I drove all the way to the west side of Arkansas, northwest Arkansas, to see my folks. Stayed there for a day. Stole my mom's car. I didn't steal it. I borrowed my mom's car because my truck gets 15 miles a gallon. Borrowed my mom's car and drove up to South Dakota to see my grandmother for her 75th birthday. Came back down, stayed up there for 2 days. Came back down to Arkansas. Stayed for my mom's birthday. And left on the 6th. And now I'm back in Columbia and just got done with the 4-day camping. Oh, the backpack. I'm sitting here looking at my four-wheeler in my truck, and let's see some of this stuff. I'm gonna bring this out. Where's Screw? Oh, okay. I'm kind of give a little. I hope I get a good signal out here. I hate for this thing to die. See if I can put this up here. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. Haha. So I got this Coleman bag. Goes on my four-wheeler. Really nice. Let me get in here. Got the tarp, the first aid kit. Luckily I didn't have to use this. The Purazine drops. These things, they worked pretty good. I mean, I still had sediment in the water. And the 5-gallon big old water jug that I used, so I still ran it through the little squeezer. Little squeeze bag with a filter. What all we got here? Ooh, I still got the red beans and rice. This little thing out here. This little thing was great. This is what I usually cook the fish on. I'm gonna have to wash that when I get home. There's something making noise down in here. The Kelly kettle. I really don't want to take this stuff out. It was pretty packed. Kelly kettle. Used the crap out of that. I use that every day except for, well, no, I used it yesterday too. I used it for my coffee. Get back in there. Let me get on there. These little Pathfinder cups and the Battlbox cups, I use these. Unfortunately, I lost my my Battlbox bottle, you know, the aluminum bottle. It was sitting right here in this little cup holder, and I tightened it down. And somewhere between Valdosta, there goes all my ashes. Somewhere between Valdosta and Augusta, it had fallen out. Oh well, I got two. One's just a little bit smaller than the other. I have to put this stuff back in. I'll put this in later. Oh, these little Nissan pickups ain't got much of a bed back here. Get this old bag from American Trails. Little fender bag works great. And the bag that comes from 35, 36, 30, I want to say 36. Took the straps, undid the shoulder straps, the backpack straps, and used that to hold it down, and that worked great. I found a Battlbox bottle at the local Goodwill for $4. PM me your address via the form, and I'll send it to you. Oh, I'm not worried about it, man. Like I've got my 50/50 bottle. Oh, there it goes. Bad reception. I've got my 50/50 bottle in my truck. I've still got the other Battlbox bottle. I'm not too stressed about it. Oh, another thing I wanted to review about the tent was the tent stakes. The tent stakes are absolute garbage. So I had to go out and I went to Academy and I bought these little guys. 4-pack, bought 2 of them. Only needed these, didn't have to use the ones for the Battlbox tent at all, because I broke probably 3/4 of them when I took it out while I was camping in Korea. Let's see, I think the tent's in here. The sleeping bag, I got ready to leave today. I just threw it all in the truck. Didn't have time to actually pack it. Yeah, that's the rig I took out this weekend. A little Can-Am Outlander. Got it brand new. I love the rig. If I pulled out 3 Polaris, one of the big Polaris scramblers, with some big old meaty mud tires, I ended up pulling him out, and I have absolutely nothing done to it. Alright, I can go ahead and see if I can't get this adjusted again so y'all don't get a crotch shot. There we go. Trying to think of any other gear that I loved to use while I was on this camp out. I took the deadfall trap. I didn't get a chance to use the deadfall trap. I couldn't find any big enough rocks or tree stumps to use on it. I took the little bear hatchet. I think it's Bear Trails, Bear something hatchet. This is the Mission 13 Welcome. Oh, yes. I did take the Mission 13 Welcome Box stove. I used it. I don't know if I had messed it up. The burner piece in there, I don't know if I had messed that up or not. I couldn't get the wicking material to soak up any of the lighter fluid that I had put in there. So it was literally just burning lighter fluid right out of the center, and the flames was getting a little too out of hand. It looked a lot different the second time than the first time I had used it. So I might have messed that up, but I used that while I was over in Korea. I used that this weekend. I didn't get myself. I didn't record myself using that. But it was a pretty nifty little item. I don't like the black soot it leaves on the outside of the container. It's not hard to wash off a little bit of water and use the rag that comes in it, and it cleans out pretty well. Other than that, great idea. You gotta use yellow bottle heat gas line dryer. Huh? I didn't know that. I used Rossinol Zippo lighter, or yeah, the Rossinol lighter fluid. So no wonder I might have screwed it up. It's alright. I know a pretty cool little trick. I make those with what is it? I'll be damned. I can't even think of. Oh, Mountain Dew cans. I make them out of Coke cans. I've been doing that for years. I'll take a Coke can and I'll cut a strip of it about yay wide out of the middle of it, and put some notches in it, drill a hole in the bottom, and 2 Coke cans. This is penny stoves. Me too. Oh, I've seen people use them. I don't know why they put a penny on there. The ones I make, I don't have to put a penny on there. I could probably put a little penny stove and get that to fit down in that little hole as well, and that'd work just as easily. I use the tripod. That tripod works great after it gets hot. I don't know what it is about some of the aluminum stuff in here. The 2 aluminum cups, the Kelly kettle, and the aluminum tripod stand. When those all get hot, they've got a sticky coating on it that it's. I don't really care for it. It doesn't bother me that bad. Um, it kind of seems to me like it's a little cheapish. But I mean, it worked. It served its purpose. It did exactly what I needed it to. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed with my camp out. I spent 4 days out there. I finished a 4-day, my longest solo camping trip. Um, by myself. I finished on my birthday. I'm happy about that. I did kind of wish it would have went a little bit better. It was national forest. It is turkey season here in Georgia. There were people hunting, so I kind of stayed in the vicinity of my campsite. It says, no, you clean out with Battlbox 1 and try it with either D-Natural from Walmart or the yellow bottle of heat. Oh, I can't read that fast. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, honestly, I wish I would have gotten more footage. I wish I could have gotten more footage of me doing stuff that actually seemed fun. Taking a four-wheeler out and just riding it around and enjoying some of the scenery. I mean, pretty much I stayed either at the campsite. I prepped for the next day, made sure I had water in the aluminum bottle so it could chill overnight. I kept water in the Kelly kettle after it had boiled so that could chill overnight, so I had cold water. That's one good thing that I liked about the 50-50 bottle was in the morning I would fill up my 50-50 bottle and that water would stay chilled all day. Yellow bottle of heat from any car parts store. Send me PM on the forum when you're done live streaming. Hey, yeah, no problem. I'll hit you up. Is there any way you could add friends on the forum or like? Because I don't really know. Oh, never mind. I know how to get a hold of you. You commented on my Campout thing. I kind of wish there was more people watching this, but oh well. Yeah, I really wish that there was more stuff to do. It was hunting season. I didn't want to ruin anybody's turkey hunt, which would have been pissed them off, and you pissed some. I don't really know about Georgia. You piss some people off in Arkansas, and they've got a gun. You likely to get shot. Oh, I killed it. I ain't got no matches. Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I can get up there. I'd really kind of try to get the attention of like the Battlbox guys. I'm not saying I want to get sponsored or nothing. You know, I don't want a job and go do some of that stuff. It's just be kind of like, hey man, check this out. I used your gear on this camp out, and here's what I think, and I think we should do something like this. Honestly. So it seems like the last couple boxes have all been based around camping and bushcraft and survival, except for 37. No, not 37. 36 was the response kit. I did not get that one because I got my Battlbox stuff had gotten messed up. But other than that, it seems like the last couple have all been about outdoors and camping and stuff. I would really like to see another tactical kit or another range kit box come out. That would be great. I'm more into the tactical and the range stuff, and hell, if they even asked, I know, was it Alpha Box? I hate to bring up another subscription box, but I think it was Alpha Box or tactical supply dropper, one of them other boxes. They got with this guy. I know this guy. I haven't actually personally met him. I've talked to him. Met him through an ex-girlfriend of mine. Yeah. I've talked with him over Facebook messages and stuff about guns, and he's the one that does the Fang forward mount for ARs. But shoot, even if they get with me about that, I'd send them his way and see if maybe they couldn't throw some of those in a box, because I know he did it with either Alpha, like I said, it was either Alpha Outpost or Supply Tactical or Tactical Supply Drop or something. I don't know, one of them other subscription boxes that cost about half the price and you get half the cool gear. And it's either way. I would love to see that Fang come out in a battle box. I don't have an AR-15 yet. I'm in the process of building it. Otherwise, I'd have a Fang to put on there. I don't really see a need to put a Fang on there when I'm still trying to get the uppers and the upper and the lower. Let me rephrase that. Uppers, because it's going to be a 300 blackout and a 223 upper for one lower, so I could swap out. But if I ain't got those assembled yet, what's the purpose of buying the Fang? Kind of hoping strip lower, Arrow Precision. So I got it's a OD green Cerakoted Arrow Precision lower. I believe it's T6 7073 aluminum. I put it on my wish list, and I told them to send me a message as soon as it comes in. It took 3 months for them to finally get some back in stock. So as soon as it came back in stock, I think I might have had, it was like 3 days before payday, and I think I had like $200 in my account, and this was $150, $180, something like that. But as soon as it hit, I'm like, screw it. I'm living in the dorms over in Korea. I get free food at the chow hall. Oh, look, Arrow Precision. Oh, I was hoping that was them telling me that the uppers were ready, because that would have been great. But as soon as I saw it, I hit buy now, and I was in Korea. I couldn't get that shipped over to Korea, so I had it shipped to an FFL dealer, and worst mistake of my life, I had it shipped to an FFL dealer in Florida that my ex-girlfriend worked at. We were still dating at the time, so it got registered to her, and then we had split up, and I'm like, crap, I'm never gonna see this lower ever again, and it's gonna take me another 3 months for these things to come back into stock. Luckily enough, she was nice about it, and she did an FFL transfer to my mom in Arkansas, and then we did an FFL transfer to me as soon as I got back from Korea. Right now, it's pretty much I'm waiting for the uppers to come into stock. I've got the lower parts kit, and I've got the bolt carrier group. That's pretty much all it is. I'm waiting. Hey, speaking of, I'm 4 miles away from Palmetto Armory right now. I think I might go down there here in a little bit. What time is it? Oh, let's see. It's 2 o'clock. Girlfriend gets off at 4. She'll be home around 5. I've got 3 hours. I might go down to Palmetto Armory and go shoot at their indoor range a little bit. See if they got any of the barrels that I want for a 300. What else you got, Zero? You got any other questions about any of the gear that I took out there? I'm pretty sure you've seen all the videos. Oh, I gotta get out of this chair. I'm gonna scoot down here. Hey, look, we got somebody else watching the video. Hey, how's it going, man? Who's this? Ooh, I forgot. This is when's the next Battlbox gear campout? I just spent 21 days on leave. I don't think there's going to be another Battlbox gear campout for a while because I only get 30 days of leave a year. I'm taking another day of leave on the 27th to come up here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on swing shift when I get back to work next week. And I'll be on swing shift for the next, I don't know, few months. So I just posted a link to the live stream on the forum, so hopefully if you stop by, well, I've got one that stopped by. Who else is watching? If you can watch this, go ahead and shoot me something. Let me know that you're there, alive, breathing. Where's my battery life at? Oh shoot, we're still at 65%. We're good. No, I guess they're just going to be a silent washer then. Either that or he had to run to the bathroom real quick. Her, him. Did I just assume their gender? Jack Daniels. I'm surprised I didn't drink more of this stuff while I was out there. Anyways, so to follow up on your question, when's the next Battlebox gear campout? I don't think there's going to be another Battlebox gear campout for a while. I was thinking about it earlier, like right before I hopped in for a nice like 20-minute hot shower. Oh man, it was amazing after 4 days out in the woods. I'm thinking about taking some of this stuff out and doing like an overnight camp out. Possibly up in the Smokies on a 3-day. If I've got any 3 days coming up, I might go up into the Smokies and do a little bit of hiking. Maybe or I like playing with the 4-wheeler. I love that 4-wheeler. That Can-Am is the absolute beast. I might go up there and do like a 4-wheeler ride up there and yeah, see, an overnight trip and use the BattleTac bag that just came out in Mission 38, which I can't wait to get home. I put a hold on all my mail for 3 weeks, so Monday before I go to work, or when I get home from work, I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna have a few Amazon packages, and I'm gonna have Mission 38 just waiting and ready for me, and I'm ecstatic to get that box and check out that bag. Yeah, I would love to do an overnight trip. I'm trying to think of a few other things to use some of the Battlebox gear on. Do some reviews on some of the gear. The one box I think would actually be kind of cool, but I can't go because my job won't let me go to Chernobyl and use the atomic box. I'm gonna call it the atomic box, the nuclear box response kit box, or whatever y'all want to call it. That would be freaking awesome, but my job being military, that I'm not allowed in Russia, but still be pretty cool. So bug out bag video with all Battlebox gear would be a cool one too. Bug out bag. So normally I keep some bug out stuff in, which one? I think it's this bag. What are we talking about? Like a bug out bag? Are we talking about like a 72-hour bag? Because that was kind of the intentions on this trip. The original plan was there's going to be a 72-hour stay, and then I was like, 72 hours? I was like, if I'm not absolutely like stressing to be in the wood, like if it's not an emergency and I don't have to, I don't want to be in the woods for 72 hours without a sleeping bag, a hammock, and a few other items. So is that what you're talking about as far as a bug out bag? You still there? This is more of a full-on bag dump in the depth explanation on items used for the technical guys. Oh, all right. Yeah, in that case, I really need to get back to my house and start working on my office. Give me a nice little workbench set up, and have a little tripod or a little wireless camera and stuff, so I can do live streams and possibly do more stuff in the home instead of just using my laptop. And yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this. Is what do right now. I'm on my little Korea phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy J5 that I bought in Korea 2 years ago. Still works. It doesn't have any service. It's as far as like Verizon or AT&T right now, it's strictly a Wi-Fi. My actual cell phone that I use is Kyocera flip phone. I prefer not to have social media and stuff in my pocket when I'm out and about. When I was out in the woods, a lot of the filming and stuff I did, this is quality seems to be pretty good for video for a phone. Well, I guess I've got a really good signal, and the Koreans do make a really good phone with Samsung, the LGs, especially when you buy them there, the quality of the stuff's a little bit better, because I mean, what I guess we'll say Americanized Samsung phone do you know of that lasts 2 years and don't have any issues? I haven't had any issues with this phone at all. A lot of the stuff that I used to film while I was out there, though, I used my GoPros. I've got the original GoPro. I've got a GoPro Hero 4 and a GoPro Hero 5. Those are another addiction that I'm into. Once you buy a GoPro, you put it on something and you record a video. You record a video on a GoPro, you go back, plug the memory card into your laptop, your computer, whatever you use, and you watch the video, and instantly you're like, I can get it from this angle or this angle or this angle. So now I've got 3 GoPros, and 9 times out of 10 when I'm out on the motocross bike or running around doing goofy stuff, I've got at least 2 on me. If I'm on my bike, I usually keep one on my helmet and either one on my chest or somewhere else mounted on the bike. My sport bike, before I wrecked it, I had one on the tail section, so you could see like this much of the rear tire and what was behind me. I use it on my mountain bike. Well, when I was mountain biking over in Korea, I need to buy me a mountain bike here, because up here in South Carolina, northern Georgia, North Carolina, southern Tennessee, southeastern Tennessee, a whole bunch of hills and great stuff to do, and that's what I like about the Southeast. Zero, what parts of the state you from? Just south of Seattle. Oh, I've been up around Seattle. It's where they ship us, and we spend a few hours in Seattle before we head over to Korea and fly out of SeaTac. I got there a day early. I had just under 24 hours to kill at SeaTac. So I checked my bags in with the USO and went running around Seattle for a bit. Went to the underground market up in Seattle. That was pretty cool. Went to the Hard Rock and over by the underground market and the bay and everything. Stumbled up to the top floor. So anytime you're up this way, hit me up. I mean, I'm not up that way a lot. That was the only time I've been up that way. My dad's a truck driver. Well, was a truck driver, so I used to travel all over with him during the summer when I wasn't in school. I'm always looking for stuff to do, travel and stuff. I know the summer times are absolutely gorgeous up there. It rains a lot. I spent a month and a half up in Alaska. I got there right before the cold season started, and that was absolutely beautiful. You get up there and the weather's like 50, 60 degrees. At night it drops down to like 20, but during the day it gets back up to 50 or 60. Went on some hiking up north of Fairbanks. Hit up a hot spring while we were up there. It got too cold for us to do it, but if you've ever seen Into the Wild, about that one guy that pretty much gave up all of his possessions and just, or if you've read the book, pretty much gave up all of his possessions to go run around and travel. We weren't far from where the Magic Bus was. Chris McCandless. Yep, that one. That guy. Wasn't it something Supertramp? I think that was his tramp name. Oh, I'm trying to think of the first part of his name though. It's something Supertramp. See, I haven't read the book yet. I need to get into the book. I've seen the movie I don't know how many times. Yeah, but we weren't far from where the Magic Bus was. We wanted to go out and see it. We did get a chance to go out and get as close to as we could to Mount Denali. Hey, we've got another viewer. Who else is out there? We did get to go up and see Mount Denali a little bit. Alexander Supertramp. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You Googled that, didn't you? We couldn't drive all the way to Mount Denali, and I'm kind of glad that we couldn't because we used up all our gas, or half of a tank to get out there, and we still had about 20 miles to go till we actually made it to Denali. So, oh, look, we got 3 viewers. We're going viral. Who's on out there? Says, no, didn't want to pause the live stream to Google. So, howdy, folks that just joined. I'm sitting here talking to Zero right now because there's only 3 people watching this video. And right now we're just shooting the shit about, my little 4-day camp out using all the Battlbox gear. And just finished up on my 30th birthday, my dirty 30. What a better way to I don't really know of a better way to spend a dirty 30. Except finishing up a 4-day camp out and enjoying some good whiskey and I'll say decent cigar. It's a little dry, but I'm not gonna blame Warrior Tobacco for that. I'm gonna blame myself for letting this sit in my backpack for almost a year. And I'm still doing the whole Battlbox thing. I think the only thing that's not Battlbox right now on me is this little boonie cap that I've had for years. I wasn't big on the one that came in the Battlbox, but this is Battlbox. This is Battlbox. These sunglasses are Battlbox. Hell, I'd have the Rockwell watch on if I wouldn't have forgot it in my truck. It's wrapped around the post for my headrest. Anyway, you other 2 viewers that just joined, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me see y'all's names real quick because I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Can I click on that? What's going on here? I don't know how this. Let's see. Enable flash. I don't want to enable flash. I don't want to do that. Comments. No, but I can click down here. Oh, look, I got to finally figured out how to make the comments pop back up so I can read them. That's nifty. What's this? What just happened? Something just popped up. I don't know how to work this live stream. I'm not very technically inclined. I live in southern Georgia. I spend most of my time working on my car or playing on my dirt bike or my 4-wheeler. And I don't even have cable at my house. I have a Wi-Fi hotspot, and the only reason I have that is because every now and then it's nice to just hop on Netflix. I was going to stay mysterious. What's going on? Just stopping in to... Oh, where did it go? I think it said hello. Come on. Get the comments pop back up. There we go. Survival Smith. Just to say hello. Well, what's going on, Smith? Survival Smith. Not much is going on. Me and Zero here have been talking about the 4-day camp out I just got back from. Using all the Battlbox gear. Enjoying a nice cigar and some whiskey from my dirty 30. This is Hey Survival Smith, glad to see you, brother. Okay. So if you've watched any of my other videos, Survival Smith, I was gonna try to have a surprise at the end of my camp out. I was gonna show up at Battlbox and be like, hey, what's up? Well, I didn't get a response out of them in time, so I didn't want to show up unannounced because, that's rude. A good way to get shot. Oh, look, we've got another one. I'll be damned if we ain't got 4 viewers. We really are going viral, ain't we? Scribbly Bear. What's going on, Scribbly Bear? How's it going, man? Girl, did I just assume your gender too? Sorry. Working. Yeah. I'm worried about Monday when I gotta go back to work. I ain't been to work in 3 weeks. It's been fairly nice. Finally glad to actually have some people on here, that are chatting and stuff. I've been sitting here talking with Zero. If y'all got any questions, ask some questions about my 4-day camp out. I'll be glad to answer them. Or, y'all could wait. What's this? wait till the end of the video and go back and rewatch everything. And I took out all the. Are y'all Battlebox subscribers? I'm pretty sure y'all are. Pretty sure y'all came from the forum that Zero posted into. Smith, Scribbly Bear. Well, Zero, I know you're a Battlebox subscriber. Unless you just like hanging out in forums. That's kind of creepy. Scribbly Bear is a, yep, BB sub. Alright, well, so, I'm going to say 98% of the gear that I took out on the Campout was Battlebox gear. And I say 98% was because I had my 50/50 bottle and I had a Yeti cup. And a lighter. Man, you know, I wish I could find that Exotac lighter cover for these Bics. I used that thing. I kept that thing with me all the time while I was over in Korea. And I put it in the canvas bag. I think it was the canvas bag from, oh crap, 2021, 22, mission 2020, one of them missions. And when I went back to look for it, I think I found it right after I got back to the States. And I might have put it somewhere. I put it in a box or something. And ever since then, I haven't been able to find it. But the Exotac lighter cover was freaking awesome. Water resistant. I'm not going to say waterproof. But water resistant. I like the little flip up handle thing on there, so you didn't have to hold it and burn your fingers. You just hold the end of the lighter and try to light what you're reusing. I got one for each of my kits. Yeah, that's a great little item. 9 times out of 10 I had that in my pocket. I mean, I don't smoke as much as I used to. I probably smoke a pack of cigarettes, and that pack will last me like 2 weeks. Mostly I dip now. Can't smoke on the flight line. But I don't know what happened to it. I'll find it eventually. So I used the Battlbox tent. It says, I'm surprised Battlbox hasn't sent out a butane torch lottery. Oh, that would be pretty cool. Back a while ago, Battlbox had a good sale. I bought a couple extras. You know what? I think I remember that sale. Didn't they send out a whole bunch of other stuff too? Oh, Battlbox. Those guys really are some pretty cool people, because I think they sent out a whole bunch of extra stuff to the hurricane and flood relief down in, what was it, Puerto Rico? I think it was Puerto Rico. It was one of them little islands down in the Keys, in the Caribbean somewhere. Hurricane relief. Maybe it was a hurricane relief. I'm not 100% sure. I think it might have been a hurricane. But yeah, those dudes at Battlbox. Those guys are pretty cool. I saw Brandon Curran's video at Nine Line in Savannah, which that was pretty cool. Savannah's an hour and a half, 2 hours away from where I live down in Georgia, so I'm gonna have to stop by Nine Line. Sorry, squirrel. Heck yeah, appreciate it, Survival Smith. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I might want to ease up on the drinking. If my girlfriend comes home and I'm already drunk, she might be pissed. I don't know what she's got planned for my birthday. She ain't even told me happy birthday yet. Hey, look, we got another person up on. Yeah, I turned 30 today. Yeah, I'm gonna put the whiskey away. I'm starting to feel pretty good. Dirty 30. Yep. I don't know about y'all. I know a lot of my buddies spent their dirty 30 getting drunk. I spent my dirty 30 finishing off a 4-day camping trip. My first solo camping trip and my longest camping trip. I think I did pretty good, and I lived on 3 Nature Valley honey and oat bars, 2 chocolate brownie Cliff bars, 4 ramen noodles, and half of a alright, Scribbly Bear, have fun at work. So I spent my 30 camping almost 9 years. Heck yeah, man, that's awesome. Yeah, 4 ramen noodles, and it's all I've had for the last 4 days. Oh, and half of a striper, white bass, whatever you want to call it. Every place is a different name for a different type of fish. It's like down in Florida, we call them king mackerel. Up north, they call them kingfish. It's a mackerel. It's king mackerel. I don't really good eating fish. I need to get back down to Florida and see some friends of mine. Do some shark fishing. I ain't been shark fishing in a while. I just bought me a new shark reel. I don't know about y'all, but y'all fishermen? Scribbly Bear's probably already gone back to work. Zero, you a fisherman? Smith? So I got wasted at a ski resort from my snowboarded all day, got wasted after actually the last time I got drunk. Honestly, I don't get drunk anymore. Every now and then I'll get a good little buzz. Last time I got drunk was probably about December-ish. Oh, Maine. Speaking of, okay, so oh look, here we go. I spent my 30th sleeping on a pallet of classified material in Iraq. Hey, look, another military guy. There we go. Ray Campbell. Nice to see you. No, not Campbell. Sorry, it's really bright and I can't really see my phone. Ray Chappelle. There we go. Sorry about that, Ray. I did not mean to pronounce your name wrong. I couldn't really see. I thought it said Campbell. There's one way to spend your 30th. Yeah, up in Maine. You do a lot of saltwater fishing up there in Maine? Are you having audio problems? I mean, I'm on the girlfriend's internet here, and usually I use the hotspot in my truck. It says I like to brook fish, working fine. Okay, well, alright, so Zero's audio is working fine. Brook fish, well, down in Florida I did a lot of saltwater fishing and a lot of shark fishing, and I'm trying to, no audio issues. I'm trying to get back into freshwater fishing. It's been a little rough. I did see, so Zero, I saw your thing about trout fishing. I saw a little trout yesterday. Alright, Survival Smith, I'll see you here in a little bit. So, yeah, I was sitting there fishing on the side of the riverbank, and I'll be damned if a little trout wasn't swimming. I mean, the water had to have been like this deep. I mean, barely deep enough. I mean, all my volume levels are up. I gotta sit up. Oh, crap. I am getting old. I'm starting to feel it. My lower back is killing me. I wish I had something to prop y'all up on. I really don't. So, we're down to 2 viewers. Skrilly Bear's gone. Smith is gone. What time is it? I need to go run to, here we go. Crap, I didn't even look at the time. Oh, it's 2:30. Alright, so I got about an hour and a half before the girlfriend gets off. I need to go run to, Sportsman's Warehouse. That store's freaking amazing. Love that place. I need to go to run Sportsman's Warehouse. I got to pick up a few things. I need to get me another 50/50 bottle. My 50/50 bottle's dinged up. It doesn't hold ice near as long as it used to. It used to hold ice for 3 days. Now it's holding ice for a day, if that. But I prefer the 50/50 bottles. 50/50 bottles cost like $16, where if you get a Hydro Flask bottle, it costs like 30. I'm gonna give me one of the big 50/50, so I ain't ever gotta fill that thing up. I just fill it up with ice, ain't gotta worry about it. Put stickers all over it. So I want to sit here and hold this for a little bit. Crap, here I am. I'm sitting here drinking, talking about, I'm feeling a little bit loose, and I'm like, you know what? I think I need to go to Sportsman's Warehouse. That's a dumb idea. You know what? I'm not going to go to Sportsman's Warehouse because I've been drinking. So I will go to Sportsman's Warehouse tomorrow. Or in a few hours later. Have the girlfriend drive. Drink responsibly, folks. So I got in a Battlbox. I'm probably about 2 years, a little over 2 years. I was scrolling through some stuff, and I've been reading about Battlbox for a few months. And I was reading up on Alpha Outpost and Tactical Supply Drop and other subscription boxes. Yep. Have the girlfriend take you plus. She might buy you a birthday present there. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. She already got me my birthday present. We swapped birthday presents right before I went off on a camping trip, because my birthday's today and her birthday is I don't know about y'all, but living with a woman is crazy. I find hair all over the place, tied up in my clothes. It's crazy. I don't know how they have hair and shed that much. I mean, their hair must grow quick. As much hair as I've seen on the shower. Anyways, I'm gonna quit talking about that. I'm gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna be sleeping with the dog in the kennel tonight. It's not a very big kennel. Come on. I hate seeing it on the bar soap. We use the loofahs, and we use soap. We use our own different body wash, gel, liquid, solution, whatever. So I ain't got to worry about that. She uses oil of Olay, and I use Axe or Suave for Men. There we go. She took a tumble. There we go. All right. But anyway, we swapped birthday presents the other day because my birthday's today and her birthday's next week. Today's the 13th. Her birthday's this week. No, next week. It's still Friday. Her birthday's on the 18th. So, yeah. Talk about crazy. My sister's birthday's on the 31st of March. My grandma's birthday's on the 30th of March. Sister's is the 31st. My mom's on the 3rd. I'm the 13th. And my girlfriend's is on the 18th. It's a lot of birthdays in a short period of time. And my niece's birthday is March 7th. So, we swapped gifts the other day, and she felt kind of bad. We had talked about it. I was telling her a few things, and she seen a wallet that I had bought, and she's like, well, where'd you get that? I was like, well, I needed a new wallet, because my other wallet was falling apart, and I'm pretty hard on wallets. They last me like 3 years, 2 years, if I get that out of them. And then she didn't say it right then and there, but later on we were talking about birthday presents, and she's like, well, I don't know if you're going to like my birthday present, because we were talking about it the other day, and you already bought one. And I'm like, crap, I don't even remember what we were talking about 5 minutes ago. How the hell am I supposed to remember what we were talking about 3 days ago? But it came in the mail while I was here last weekend, and she gave it to me. It was pretty cool. She had it inscribed with stuff. It's got my first and my last initial on the front, and in the middle it has kind of how we met. It says it all started with a friend request, and look at where we are now. It says I love you to even places Buzz Lightyear wouldn't go. It's kind of a little inside joke on our relationship. We met while I was stationed over in Korea. She's National Guard here at McIntyre in Columbia, South Carolina. And she was deployed to South Korea, and I met her at one of the bars over in South Korea, because that's all there is to do in South Korea. It's either you work or you drink. You work or you drink. That's it. So I met her at one of the bars, and we talked that night, and I didn't think I'd ever see her again. And really, honestly, we didn't talk hardly at all that night. We talked like for 5 minutes, said hi, we danced, we two-stepped to a country song, and she went back over with her friends. And then she saw me on Facebook. I guess Facebook says, hey, this guy's been in the same location as you for more than 5 minutes. You might want to add this dude as a friend or something. I don't know. But she added me as a friend, and we started talking, and we've been together ever since. And this was a year and a half ago. We did have one little split up. We broke up for about 6 months while I was over there, because long distance does take a toll on relationships. But we got back as soon as I got down to Georgia, 4.5 hours away. So, are you kidding me? Damn it, man. Hopefully I can keep it lit this time. We're almost done. But yeah, she got me that wallet, and the whole Buzz Lightyear thing was, tell her good morning, have a good day, love you, or she would say love you, I say I love you more, and she's like I love you to infinity and beyond. And I joked around one day, and autocorrect bit me in the butt because she didn't understand the joke. But I think it says, I live you more than butt lights something or other. And she's kind of laughed, and she's like, "What the hell?" And then I'm like, "Oh shit, autocorrect." But it was, "I love you more. I love you to even places Buzz Lightyear wouldn't even go." It says, "Get a Travax." Hold on. Get a Travax. I can't recommend them enough. I have some in the Axis. The Axis is my main one. Oh, I didn't even see that. It must be talking about wallets. She got me something. I don't know what it is, but I told her, I was like, well, because I just bought a new one and it's kind of plain. I think it's a Remington little cheapo Walmart wallet that I really don't care about. It probably lasts me about a year and a half, 2 years, if that. I was like, I'll just use this, and if we have any fancy occasions or something, dress up occasions, then I'll throw money in this and I'll take this out. I was like, I don't want to use this wallet to tear it up. I want to keep it. It's really nice. I kind of like gifts like that. They're sentimental. They mean something. People put a lot of thought into it, and you understand that. But when the person finds out that you're not using it, you're like, well, why aren't you using that thing that I got you? It's like, because it's so nice, I don't want to screw it up. All right? Like, listen, it's sitting on my dresser at home. It's being displayed. I like it. I'm not saying I didn't like it because I'm not using it. I'm saying I like it so much, I don't want to screw it up. And I hope she doesn't feel that way by me. By the way, this is just water. I've been so dehydrated. I've been living off like bare minimum on water and food the last couple of days. I went to take a piss after I got here to the house. It looked like Mountain Dew. I don't know if Ray Chappelle's still on here. He probably knows that the military shoves that down our throats. The darker the urine, the more dehydrated you are. Well, I got real worried back when I was taking Battlbox. Oof. Battlbox will turn that into a lemon lime Gatorade. Scared the crap out of me the first time I took it, and yeah, see, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get rehydrated as I was sitting here drinking Jack Daniels. So Ray, what do you do in the military? What branch were you in? I'm Air Force stationed down at Moody. How about you? So I was Navy CT for 20 years, retired out of Fort Meade and Fort Meade. I don't know where Fort Meade is. I've heard of it. I can't recall where it's at. Maryland. Okay. Yeah, I've been in for 10.5 years. Air Force, aircraft maintainer. Oh, there we go. That might have been where I heard of it. Fort Meade. I've probably heard of it, on NCIS. I love that freaking show. Gibbs is my hero. But hey, look, really that's all I had to do to chat. Thanks, Zero. Haha. There we go. So I'm only showing 2 people watching this video, but I guess I've got Ray Chappelle and Logan. Welcome to the little video here, Logan. We're just kind of bullshitting right now. Yeah, so I'm a aircraft maintainer. I've only worked on, well, can't say only. I've worked A-10s my whole career. I lived down in Florida for a little bit where I worked on F-15s a little bit, not much, but I worked on F-15s for about 6 years, and I mean minimal working on F-15s. I hate those jets. They look cool. I compare working on an A-10 to an F-15. So I flew on Air Force C-130s when I was in Bahrain. Uh, I still haven't deployed. I'm kind of jealous about that. I was down in Florida. Eglin Air Force Base is a test base. It's where they test all new systems and stuff on aircraft, primarily the fighters, F-15s, F-16s, A-10s. This isn't for official use only information. This isn't classified information. You can find this up on Google. But I worked down there, and I hated F-15s. I hate F-16s. They're loud. Can't stand them. I love working on A-10s. They're nice and quiet. I compare working on an F-15, or I compare working on an A-10 to an F-15 as take your pick. Would you rather work on a 69 Camaro, or would you rather work on a 2016 Ferrari, 2016 Lamborghini, some little supercar? I was like, yeah, it's nice to look at. It's cool to watch, drive. You might want to ride in it sometime. It's loud. Yeah, it's cool, but there's no room to work. I've got all the room in the world on an A-10 for the most part. There's some areas where it's a pain in the butt, but it's a lot worse on an F-15. Everything's more cramped. To an extent. A lot of the stuff is on the forward bays are fairly accessible. I'm getting weird looks, people driving by, people coming to their houses, they see me sitting here looking at the phone and just talking. They don't know that I'm on a live stream. Well, we lost somebody. I think we lost Logan. But I love working on A-10s. I've worked on them for 10.5 years. 2 years Spangdahl in Germany, 6 years down in Florida, a year and 9 months at Osan Air Base in South Korea, and I've been here in Moody for 6 months. 6 to year and a half. Yeah, that adds up. All right. Yeah, hit my 10-year mark this past December. I'm on the downhill slope. Trying to make E6 right now. Progress in my career. I was in and out. Charge devices. Okay, there we go. Christian Logan's back. Christian Logan. I love Georgia. Anyway, Logan, you a Battlebox subscriber? And Chappelle. I love Georgia. I love the Southeast. I love everything about the Southeast. I'm 5 hours away from my girlfriend. 3 hours away from all my friends back down in Florida. I love heat. I love humidity. I hate dry climates. I spent a little over a week and a half in Tucson. Oh, I'm 30 minutes from Augusta right now. I passed through Augusta on my way here from the campsite. I'm in Columbia right now, in South Carolina. Yeah, I'd hate living in Augusta too. I hate living in big cities. That's why. So Valdosta is not a big city. It's a small city. And really, the only thing Valdosta has going for it right now is the fact that the air bases, the Air Force bases there. I don't even live in Valdosta. I live outside of Valdosta in a little small town. The only thing we have in this town is we got a dollar store and a gas station and a post office. That's it. My nearest neighbor's a football field and a half from me. I love it. I've got 5 acres. That's not a lot of land, but I'm 30 years old. I'm single. This is the first house that I've ever bought. Um, it's the third place I've lived in on my own. Other than that, I was either living with my folks or in military dorms. I lived on my own for about 6 months before I decided to join the military. Um, then I decided to join the military, and I figured I'd. Oh, come on, bird. Bird. Is this thing even. Did I kill this thing again? This thing don't want to stay lit. I've been sitting here puffing on it for God knows how long. Yeah, I got an uncle that's up there from Maine. He's pretty cool, dude. He lives in. I don't know why he decided this. He's not really my uncle. He's a family friend, and my mom has always considered him a brother. He lives in Jackson, Arkansas. I don't know why. So an incident happened with his kid when he was stationed in the military, and his son's death, his oldest son's death, was at the fault of the military doctors. So the military doctors told him, "We will send you," because he was in a career field where he could literally go to any base. He said, "We will send you to any base you want to go to. I know it won't make up for anything, but you know." So he went to Jackson, Arkansas, and that's where he stayed. That's where he retired, and I don't know why. He wants to. I'm from Arkansas. I hate Little Rock. I hate the area around Little Rock. Except Hot Springs. Hot Springs is pretty cool. Beautiful backcountry back there. The Ozarks are nice. I've lived in Arkansas for a good portion of my life. I still won't drive through the Ozarks without a full tank of gas and a spare 5-gallon tank in the back of my truck. There's some funny people out there in Arkansas. They're scary. There's one dude. I know of him. I don't know his real name, but he lives up in the Ozarks, and I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this or not, but he makes his own beverages up there in the Ozarks. Got himself a nice little stream. Oh look, we got some packages. Hold on. I'm pretty sure they're not for me. I'm pretty sure they're for the girlfriend, but I'll take them.
I know it. You got the house open, so you can put them in there for her.
All right.
She ordered a little bit of stuff.
Oh, it's probably her LuLaRoe stuff that she keeps on getting.
Like,
She won a contest and she got $1,000 worth of free
really?
stuff. Yeah, no joke.
For her.
Right?
All right, girl.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, she's gonna be happy when that stuff comes in. Yeah, she won a contest with this little stuff that she does. I guess she's real big. Ow! That was stupid. That thing's open. Oh, my sog knock is open. So she buys these dresses, shirts, and leggings, and all this other stuff from this company called LuLaRoe. And she's real big into it, and I guess the dealer had a contest or something, some sweepstakes. I guess if you bought something at a certain time, you could win like a free $1,000 worth of merchandise, LuLaRoe bucks or whatever. And she bought something, and she won. Do you know how much $1,000 of this worth of this stuff is? Dude, she's been getting packages for 2 weeks straight now, and she hasn't spent a dime on this stuff. And it's not like it's a pair of leggings here and there. It's like 6 pairs of leggings for her little girl, and 3 pairs of leggings or a dress for her. I mean, this stuff's crazy. But anyway, back before, the postal lady showed up. So I know a guy and up in Arkansas, up in the Ozarks, he makes his own adult beverages. And I do not purchase these adult beverages. Actually, I don't. I haven't ever bought any from him. But if you don't get up there at like certain times of the day, gonna run and make some lunch for the kids, for the kid fellas. Happy birthday again. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Smith's back. All right. Well, we lost one. That was probably 0. Anyway, enough about the dude up in Arkansas. So, if y'all got any questions about anything on the Campout, go ahead and ask now. If y'all got any ideas on more stuff that I could do with the Battlbox gear, Zero was giving me some ideas. He's like, do a bug out bag drop. Do a video and just explain some of the stuff that I keep in a bug out bag. Oh, there we go. I would like to do a hiking overnight trip in the Smokies with a bug out bag, or with this last box that just came out. That would be pretty cool. Back up to 4 viewers. I was doing pretty good there for a while. I had 5 viewers at one point. I didn't know what to do with myself. Not really. Ain't none of y'all really talking. Yeah, if y'all could give me some ideas on what y'all want to see, that'd be great. I get 30 days of leave a year. I had 60 days saved up. I'm probably down to just spent 21 of them. I'm probably down to about 40 days, 30 something days, 40 days. I ain't got no problem taking a few more days here and there and going and doing some cool outdoor stuff, especially up around here. I've got a nice little halfway point right now between me and the Smokies. I can come up here, spend 2 days with a girlfriend. Don't get me wrong, I hope she doesn't watch this video, and I hope she doesn't think anything. I hope she doesn't think that I think less of her. I love her to death. I really do. I really do. She's a great girlfriend. But I've got a halfway point. I can come up here and I can spend 2 days with a girlfriend, and I can go and do a backpacking trip up in the Smokies, which is 2 hours away. 2.5 hours away. Wait, no. Is that right? Knoxville is 4 hours away. The Smokies are in between. I'm probably about 2.5, 3 hours away. So I can go do a backpacking trip up in the Smokies. Go do some fishing stuff on the beach with the hand reel. I'd like to see if maybe the Battlebox guys would contact me or something and be like, hey, what would you like to see in their stuff? That'd be pretty cool, because I was telling Zero earlier, I'd love to see like another range bag, something to do with guns, which would be really cool. It's shoot, I'm going on an hour and a half. I'm really not used to what we got here. I got emails and stuff going on. Okay, all right, we're back. Sorry, I'm trying to check all my notifications on my phone and stuff. Hey, Scribbly Bear, subscribe to your channel. Thanks, Scribbly Bear. Pretty sure you're not on here anymore. But yeah, I've been on here for an hour and a half, just sitting here BSing and talking out my ass. I need to go and get some stuff done. My dog's been sitting inside, just whining. She ain't seen me in 4 days. I saw her just long enough to let her out, and I went and took a shower. EDC on the job. All right, Smith, you have a good day. EDC on the job. So, Ray, I work on the flight line. I can't really EDC on the job. I can show you some of my EDC stuff that I carry, you know, on a regular basis when I'm not at work. On the flight line, we can't have stuff that, you know, we keep legally. I'm not saying that I don't have some stuff in my backpack that doesn't help. The SOG multi-tool that came out with one of the boxes, God, forever ago. Hey, got to go. Subscribe to your channel. Hey, thanks, Logan. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll keep you all updated. And yeah, so on the flight line, I can't really EDC anything. Shoot. Hell, I'll do a truck dump right now as long as y'all don't mind seeing a dirty truck. Like I said, I just kind of threw everything back in my truck when I left. I might disconnect for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and connect to my hotspot in the truck so I don't lose signal. Give me just a sec. Alright, we're back. Are we? Yeah, okay, cool. So, woo, it's warm. So, EDC, as far as stuff that I carry on me, I got my keys. I got a, I don't know if y'all can read that. It says Hope. It's a mountain bike brake company. It's just a little bottle opener I wanted and a little spinning wheel. At a mountain bike contest while I was in Germany. We went to Brussels to see a mountain bike contest, and I won that in a little spin wheel contest. My everyday carry knife, the Saw Kiku. I love this knife. It really depends. 9 times out of 10 I'm carrying this. Some days I'll just go through my little knife bag. It's got all my other little foldable knives and stuff. And I'll just pick one. Now my everyday carry, I can't carry here in South Carolina. I can keep it in my truck. I've already contacted the police because I don't have a Florida resident concealed carry license. I can't conceal carry here in South Carolina. I can in most every other state that a regular Florida resident could carry in, except for like South Carolina and I think Kentucky. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look it up. But my conceal, guys, that came out really easily. Alright, I'm done with the cigar. Springfield Armory. I can't really see here. Let me go ahead. Adjust that. Scoot that leg out. There we go. Springfield Armory. XD Mod 2. Double stack. I always keep the extended magazine in here. Right now, it's using the. I've got the CCI shotgun shells in here. I was using for pest control. In case I did run out into any snakes or anything out there. I know I've got one. Yeah, there it is. I keep a spare magazine in my side pocket of my truck. Why is it doing that? That is... It didn't used to do that. It's going in like butter right now. Yeah, this is my everyday carry, especially when I'm down in Georgia. Georgia's an open carry state, so guess what? I open carry. I just keep that in the side compartment of my truck when I'm driving around here in South Carolina. I've got the I'm not, this isn't the one that I was hoping it would be, but it's the Chris Kyle seat cover for my truck that comes with the, I don't know if you see the Molly attachments on the back. And right now in my Molly pouch, it's just got GoPro stuff in it, GoPro mounts, different camera mounts. Little pouch on the bottom has the GoPro tripod. Little solar charger, and my favorite. Oh, also the SOG multi-tool is usually tapped into here, but I put it in my backpack. But my other favorite is the Benchmade Infidel. Love this knife. Great knife. Don't use it for anything unless I absolutely have to. During my transition from Korea back to the States, 2 months worth of battle boxes ended up going to my folks. So I'm just now getting those, but the fire, I'll say the firebox, one that came with a really big axe, the gas mask and stuff, and then the self-defense box are all in that one kit. My truck is a mess right now. I got back from the camping trip. I literally took everything and just threw in my truck. The tent is back here, the fishing net's back here. Oh, another everyday carry that I've always keep with me in my truck. I've got an emergency fishing kit, because you never know when you're going to need to go fishing. It's a 3-piece Fenwick rod, a Penn Fierce 2 with 10-pound braid, and a little tackle box. And here recently I just decided that I was going to make the hand reel part of my emergency fishing kit, just in case. Yeah, that's pretty much my everyday carry. I really don't carry a lot. I don't need to. I'm gonna go ahead and lock that because my pistol's still in me. But yeah, we're going on an hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take the girlfriend stuff inside and unload the four-wheeler and get that here in the garage so nobody tries to steal that this afternoon. And wait, I might go take a nap. I'm tired. I'm gonna go let the dog out and play with her for a bit and take a nap until the girlfriend gets home. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I think Ray Chappelle's the only one that's still on. Ray, y'all have a good one. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll update some videos and stuff from the camp out. But I'll see y'all later. Bye.